Hey everybody, hope you are well. I have been traveling a lot lately, and as you can see, I haven't quite made it back to the Northwest Corner. I'm in my Hartford office today because we had a bond commission meeting. But I was at a conference, the NCSL, National Conference of State Legislatures, in Louisville, which I don't believe I've ever been to before, where it was hot, but it was hot here too. With a couple of different task forces that I'm part of, one on Women's Legislative Network, another on state and local taxation. And so bopping around between that and getting to, it's just a good opportunity, short though it was, to meet with other legislators from around the country who are dealing with similar issues. And I happened to spend a lot of time with a legislator from Minnesota. So just on the eve of or in the aftermath of the announcement of the new Governor Tim Walz having been picked for the VP nomination. So that was really fun to hear firsthand more about him. And to just, honestly, one of the things that I when I listen to him speak, some of the things he talks about visiting other cities and taking a run in them, which is something that I love to do, taking long walks if I'm visiting for a conference or something like that, or a run through different communities and neighborhoods and how they organize themselves. And it's just, I think it's a good experience to hear how, just to see how other places work, and you learn a lot. And you also are very happy to come back home, which I certainly am. On my way back, as many of you, I watched the game, U.S. women's soccer team playing Germany, which I watched on the plane in Bradley Airport, and then in my car overtime in my car on the side of the road, not driving. And after which, the day after I got home, I spent the day in Stamford, where I was visiting NBC Sports, in particular their Olympic coverage. And again, it's one of those things that is important to see. Actually, a lot of the coverage of the Olympics is coming right out of Stamford, Connecticut, and I think we don't really talk enough about like what's happening in Connecticut and coming out of that. And there's a ton of people who work in that facility. There is so much information coming into that, and how it is processed and highlighted and condensed and spruced up so the visibility is, the visuals are great. It was really a great experience, especially having done everything I could to watch that particular game the day before on my way back. And then I'm in Hartford today, and tonight I will eventually make my way back home, where there are tons of events this weekend, and so hopefully I'll see you at some of those. I'll be watching the gold medal match on Saturday sometime, probably maybe in my car. The Lakeville Journal Street Fair is also on Saturday. Taste of Cornwall is on Saturday. Sharon Ambulance Pancake Breakfast on Sunday. My son's going back to college on Monday, so that'll be a little bit sad. Then more meetings back in Hartford tomorrow, next week. And also I'm getting a Children's Champion Award at the daycare center in Canaan on Monday, which is really lovely. So I'll be there on Monday as well. So hope you have a great weekend, and see you out there.